Hi, happy Thursday. I am Meredith and I am here with our message for the 17th of October 2024. First things first, a shout out to my mama. It's her birthday today. She turns 80. Woo! Happy birthday, Mom. All right. Hey, happy full moon at 7:26 this morning in this time zone. The moon is full in Aries. We are using the Sawyer's Redo Rider-Waite cards for our message today. We've got the sun in Libra, the moon is in Aries. We've got our fantastic retrogrades over here, Neptune, Saturn, Chiron, Uranus, Jupiter, all retrograde, all for our highest and greatest benefit. Let's see what's on offer in the cards. We had quite a shuffle, as you can see. First, we have the World. Great card to start with because this is the reward of all of our investment. Yeah, it's the last card in the major arcana of tarot, and it's represented by the fixed signs on the card here. And it's all about a cycle of fulfillment. So things are coming to fulfillment, which we have been watching, witnessing for weeks in the cards. So it's lovely to start first position in today's reading with the World, because absolutely starting out with fulfillment, and it's paired with gorgeous. Look at that. This happened yesterday. The Two of Cups was paired with the first card. So here we are again with the Two of Cups and the World showing up in the way you desire to be met creates the greatest opportunity ever for fulfillment. You will be met by the energy you invest and what you put out there in the world. So think of it this way. The more joy, the more happiness, the more latitude that we give, the more of that comes back to us. The surprise, the delight, the miraculous. Conversely, if you're in complainer mode, if you are in drama of some kind, and that's your charge right now, remember, be present with the knowledge that you are charging your personal energy field with that energy. Is it serving you? I'm a big fan of validation, and validation is about the now. I experienced this yesterday. I got a little tearful over a couple of things. I wasn't really sad. My emotions were in motion, and it sparked a short bit of crying, which is absolutely normal and healthy for us. It doesn't mean anything negative. I actually feel it means something super positive. Did I stay there? No. Did I linger? No. I just allowed the wave to roll through, and then I really needed a nap. So when you can, take a nap, and voila, you're a new person just within a couple of hours. Isn't that fantastic? So I say validate yourself if you're being challenged in the moment, and allow whatever emotions are moving and waving through, and honor yourself, though honor yourself with your honesty, not your ego, and then the drama that comes with ego, right? Okay, next, what do we have? Oh, how perfect and beautiful, the sun. You know, we saw a lot of swords in yesterday's reading. I think we had the Four of Swords. We had the Ten of Swords. It felt like a lot of swords. Anyway, the swords bring brilliant clarity. And here we are with the happiest card in tarot. And as I now recall, we started with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups yesterday. So super happiest card out of the minor arcana yesterday, and the happiest card of all in tarot today with the Two of Cups and a nice little sandwich there between the World and the sun. This is showing up the way you desire to be met. This is how you are charging the field. So get into this energy, even if you feel like you've had a recent energetic setback, or if, like I described yesterday, I was slightly tearful for a very short period of time. I just allowed that. That's the grace of allowing. Allow that to go through. Validate yourself and stay present with everything that you are cultivating in the now. What's paired with the sun? Perfect. The Fool, another card out of yesterday's reading as well. So beautiful repeats here. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith with no fear of consequence. And in the light of the sun, we can absolutely see where we are landing. And yesterday we had beautiful fours, that Four of Wands, Four of Swords showing up. So we've got a great foundation. Let's absolutely make the most of it. Another set of two. Perfect. Here's the Tower. This card resonates to the energy of Mars and Scorpio. So we're taking a look at some deep stuff when we see the Tower. It's one of the cards that brings shock and awe. It's also a card that most people fear in tarot, and I would really like to lift the energy of fear off this card. So with that in mind, or having just said that, there's nothing to fear here. This is a card about change. It's about some drastic change. And my sense of this is, while we've been in retrograde season with so many planets for so long, we've had 2 eclipses recently. So we're surrounded by rare and uncommon energies, which means that we're taking a rare and uncommon approach to all the situations, scenarios, circumstances that are in evolution. And I sense that the Tower is here so that we can look at things from a drastically different position. It doesn't have to be explosive. It doesn't have to be explosive fear. It doesn't have to be an anxiety attack, which is the way most folks talk about and perceive this particular card. This is one of the cards that is a reminder to you to take an action. Stop delaying. I know what I want to say about this card. I'll find a better way to say it. Anyway, stop dawdling is what I feel when I see the Tower card. There's something for you to do, and there is an action for you to take. And I feel a great, remember, this card is connected to Scorpio, okay? So there is deep and abiding passion and fire for whatever it is that's in consideration. And so I feel that we're leaning into what requires our passion and our fire. And we want to take a leap of faith. We've got the sun encouraging us to take the leap of faith. So why are we standing at a precipice and kicking rocks when we know how we feel, when we can sense our passion engaged, and we're being supported in an exceptionally fulfilling way between the World and the Two of Cups over here? If ever there's a don't hold back card, allow the depth of your Mars energy and your inner Scorpio to rise up through your heart center and express it. Paired with this, fantastic, the Five of Wands. Excellent. Another card that has quite a reputation for arguments and discord. And absolutely having a moment through ego awareness in a Tower experience could certainly cause a little bit of energetic chaos. I say bring the chaos, sort it out, and don't avoid something that could potentially fulfill you beyond your wildest dreams just because you fear a little bit of chaos from an overactive ego. You have the skill, you have the talent, you have the life experience. We saw it in yesterday's reading with the Ten of Swords. You are in an experience of self-mastery. So bring all of your mastery to your most feared changes that are being driven by your passion so that you can take action on them. In other words, I'm going to put it bluntly, get over yourself. And get over the programming that has been served up to you your whole life long, and pursue the love and the dream that you are. You are a living miracle. Go after whatever it is for you. Nice. Temperance. I love that this card shows up. Again, another repeat out of yesterday's reading. And talk about change. This is the divine working all manner of alchemy for you on your behalf. This is the Archangel Michael on this card. So a very key figure as you converse with the universe multiverse today. Consult Archangel Michael, ask for assistance and guidance, if you will. And sometimes, for just further encouragement, sometimes the greatest action you could possibly take is the smallest step ever. Just so long as it's in harmony with the greater vision that you see. This does not have to be scary. Someone told you, you know, life was hard, or there's so much programming out there in the world, and so many false stories that float around. In our innocence, sometimes we believe that stuff, or from a place we are wounded, emotionally speaking, from long ago. This is the opportunity to embrace all of that without judgment, and look in the mirror. See how amazing you are, right? And allow divine alchemy to do its part for you. And perhaps for those of us who are not making this easy through the grace of allowing, the Tower is here to kind of force the door open a little bit. Let it happen. Something great's coming. Yeah, look at that. There's the Lovers card. Wow. So you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers now in the reading, with the World and the Sun and the Fool and Temperance. Fabulous. This is really all about you making a choice and choosing you. Whatever that takes, right? Choose you. I had a moment yesterday, late yesterday afternoon. I kept looking around and I kept seeing all the things that require some of my attention. And this is an old habit, but I got to see it, which is beautiful. I started tending to those things. Meanwhile, recognizing I feel hungry. It's time for a meal. And I really want to be in my comfy clothes, but I'm not there yet, you know? And I stopped. And I thought, I have to be first, because I was putting myself last. I was putting all this other stuff in front of myself at a time when I really needed to put my feet up and chill out and take care of me. So that's what a Tower moment can do. That sudden, deep realization of what we do habitually that creates a level of energetic chaos, and then the flow of divine alchemy becomes a little more restricted. So the moment I eased up, took the pressure off myself, and stopped thinking of the clock or the calendar for that matter, oh, all this stuff has a deadline, right? And put it down. Tomorrow is another day. Whatever. If I get it done today, great. If I don't, big deal. I know nobody tells you to do that. It's like, take care of everything, right? That's programming. And that's where I was ever so briefly. So I had to make I had to make a new choice and choose myself and choose the love and the miraculous energy that I am, and gift that to me first. Because if I come at it half-assed, you know, it's just not going to have the quality that I would normally put on it. So why do that? Choose you. Choose your energy, choose your love, choose your soulful presence. If your ego is rampaging, give it some love, give it some validation. If you need to cry, let yourself do that, and then start fresh. Take a nap, start fresh. Do it. All right, what's on the bottom of the deck? How's the universe helping us out behind the scenes? Oops, deck's upside down. The Hierophant. The Pope, the Priest, the Teacher. Also number 5 out of the major arcana. And this is a card of tradition. Just what we were talking about. What do you do traditionally? How do you behave traditionally? Is it working for you? There's room for change, and the Tower is here to announce it. Embrace the chaos and the mayhem that comes from doing something different and then discovering what joy it can bring. So here's the Hierophant reminding us that we might be doing some things by rote. And if we are, is it working? Next, we have Two of Swords. Kind of glad to see this one. This card's been coming out for us a little bit lately, and it's another one of those cards that has us leaning into our intuition. Notice the character is blindfolded. The swords are crossed over the heart space, or at least the arms are for that matter. So you may need to go within and shut out the noise of the world, or the noise of the world that you are engaged and or distracted by. Get a little bit more still, a little bit more quiet, so you can totally embrace your tower experience and the potential chaos it creates, and then see the divine alchemy that's at work for you in harmony, in unity with the Lover's card, and make choices that serve your heart space and soulful presence. Nice. Now we have the Three of Pentacles. Another great card to be seen here off the bottom of the deck, because this is something that we are building that stands the test of time. So when you consider the Tower showing up with the Five of Wands, you want to take a look at what has quality, what has staying power, what will stand the test of time, and lean into that energy. And when you get challenged by your behavior and everything that's familiar, question it. Ask yourself, does this really serve me? Next card. Beautiful Page of Pentacles, because we're really investing in what grows, not what isn't functioning. So validate what is old, purging, rolling away, as I spoke about earlier, rolling off your energy field, and embrace a new way of being and putting yourself at the top of the list so that you can create the quality life experience that you dream about. Then we have the King of Pentacles. Perfect. You want to go from the page right to the King, because this is a short trip. Like this is a shortcut. Take a look at your behavior, take a look at your attitude. It might feel like a tower, though you'll easily identify the changes you need to make in adjusting your personal compass and course to fulfill your dreams. Look at that. High Priestess. Six of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, right? So there's a lot of good energy here on offer to us, and we must participate. If we avoid or make excuses for all of our ego shenanigans, we don't grow. And these cards are shoving us into growth because we have the self-mastery to navigate all of this beautifully. Let's do it. Angel answers. Put your questions, queries. Oh, I have another card from another deck stuck in here. That's the second time this has happened. Who do we have here? Queen of Cups from the Mermaid Tarot. We'll take it. She's all about love and intuition. That's funny. All right, questions, queries, confirmations. Let this deck bring it. What do we have here? Again, the Let Go card. So do what you need to do. Allow what you desire to allow. Lean into your passionate heart and tell yourself the truth, even when your ego's in tantrum. So let go of the tantruming ego in a very loving way. Just allow. All right, I'm going to issue a bit of a challenge. Let's put our answers in the comments. Through the course of a day, so many small miracles happen. And I say small miracles because they seem like they're a part of the mundane. So here's an example. A very sweet soul shared with me the other day that they would at some point like to have a Hummer for a vehicle. And we happened to be driving at the time, and right around the corner came a Hummer. So it happened within seconds. And Some would say that's not manifestation because you're not actually parking that vehicle in your driveway, yet it's a miraculous conversation with the multiverse, isn't it? So this dear soul is feeling into what they are in manifestation for, and then it shows up right there on the street within seconds. Fantastic. So let's put some of those messages in the comments. Share with the group some of your sweet, miraculous moments. Let's build on that. Let that become the landslide of energy rather than the tantrum of the ego that talks us out of all kinds of stuff. So that's my share here in the video. What kind of thing has happened like that for you? Please put it in the comments. Next card, remain positive. Absolutely. It's everything we're talking about here. Stay positive, cultivate that energy. Emphatic yes. See, that's what I mean. Like that conversation about the vehicle, and then seconds later, we see it turn down the street we're on. Yes, that's the universe saying yes. You want that? Okay, fine. We can serve that up. Here's evidence. Look, there's one right next to you. So keep dreaming, keep making space for it. Then we have ask for help from others, talk to your besties. And like I said, put your miraculous share in the comments and help to inspire everyone else. Talk to your guides and angels too. And then trust yourself and be assertive coming out together. Don't back down. Do not back down from your ego. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So how is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? With the angels and ancestors card we have, oh, I love this. We have the High Priestess. We saw her on the bottom of the deck too. And the message on this card is harness mystic power. Harness your mystic, miraculous power and see what you create. Then tell us about it. All right, everybody. Thank you as always for joining me here on the channel. It's appreciated. I love doing these readings for us and sharing with all of you. Have the most beautiful Thursday. Have the most beautiful full moon in Aries today. Peace, love, laughter, loads of fun. Namaste.